Hi, vinyl community. This is Bradley. I got a couple albums that I bought last week I'd like to show to you. They're pretty much brand new. They were released within the last month and a half. The first album, I do not have many female vocalists in my record collection. Very few. And I don't have hardly any country. Got a little bit of southern rock, not that much though. I will pick up some Buck Owens one of these days. So anyhow, this is by a country female artist. It is Rosanne Cash's latest album, entitled She Remembers Everything. There's the back. Very nice gatefold. Got the lyrics and some nice photos. I first heard a song off of this the other day. I was waking up from a nap and I had Sirius Radio on, and the channel I had it on, they were interviewing Rosanne Cash and played a song. And I listened to it and I thought, boy, that sounds really good. So I went on iTunes and checked out snippets and really liked it. So I picked it up. Like I said, this is, I would probably call it maybe Americana. The songwriting is mature, introspective, and the music, it's fairly laid back. But Rosanne has a beautiful voice. On a lot of these songs, it matches like Stevie Nicks with just a slight, little more country tinge. She co-wrote, or she wrote probably half the album, and the other half of the songs, she wrote the lyrics. T-Bone Burnett co-wrote a couple of these songs, as well as Rosanne's husband, John Leventhal. And on one song, entitled Eight Gods of Harlem, it features Elvis Costello and Chris Christopherson, which they all co-wrote this song. It's nice hearing Chris Christopherson on records again. You know, that gravelly voice. And Elvis sounds really good. So, like I said, I was never, I don't know, I know I've heard some of her songs before, but that's about the extent of it. I could never remember any of it. So, but I think this is, oh, and I forgot to show you the album. It is on pink marbled vinyl. Kind of hard to see the marbling, but it is pink. And actually, this is on my favorite record label. Guess what that is? Blue Note. So Blue Note is not just for jazz anymore. Their roster nowadays is pretty widespread. But the artists they have are really good. So I would rate this very highly. I like it. It's pretty, it's mellow. The second album is from a group, I'm sure you've heard about this group, a lot of hype, good and bad. It is Greta Van Fleet. This is their first full-length album, Anthem of the Peaceful Army. And the rear is pretty much the same. It is not a gatefold. Pretty flimsy cover. I wish they would have done a little more for that, but they didn't. Okay, a lot of people say they sound like Led Zeppelin. They're a Led Zeppelin ripoff. I can see the similarities as far as sounding like Led Zeppelin. They are not a ripoff. Absolutely. These are their own songs. They might evoke a feeling of Led Zeppelin, but is that bad? No, that's good. That was a Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs song back in the 60s. If you remember. That's good. No, that's bad. So anyhow, actually, the singer, yes, he does have a voice like Robert Plant. But he also has a voice like Geddy Lee. There's one or two of these songs, I think it sounds a lot more like Geddy Lee. Made up of three brothers. The drummer is, I assume, a friend of theirs. So you got three brothers, and there's a set of twins in there, and one of the twins does the lead singing. They're from Frankenmuth, Michigan, the Christmas town, where Christmas is 365 days a year. I think I stopped in there one. It's been a long time ago, but it's a little different. So anyhow, as far as musician-wise, they are really good. For being so young, I think they're, I don't know, 21, around 21 years old. Very good, very good. Songwriting, yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. So, and a lot of people, maybe my age, always say, well, they don't make music like they did when I was growing up. Well, this album here, that's music that you heard when you grew up and you liked it. So, and also people say there's no good music out there today, which I disagree completely. I completely disagree with that statement. The fact is, there's more really good music out there than ever. You just have to look for it. A lot of music, you just have to look for it. Takes a little time, but it's fun. So anyhow, I think this is it's a good, solid album. We'll see how they, if they evolve and grow as a band, but they have a really good basis, I think, for doing that. They got a lot of talent, so we'll see. So that's about it for today. This is Bradley, and I'll catch you the next time. See ya.